Virgos, it's Sagittarian Truth Seeker here, and I'm here with your Mercury Retrograde rendition of your love reading for the month of July. All right, let's go ahead and get started. First, I want to take a look. You actually had 3 cards pop open as far as your Oracle of Vision here. And I feel like a lot of you may be on different levels. That's why I'm getting so much energy, but I do see evolution within just these 3 cards here. Okay? And let's get a little closer. So the first card, what points out to me here, I kind of do have to say this, but this first card, it's like a person who's wanting to keep something very close to them that they really do care about, but something is wanting to go free. Okay? It's wanting to be released. There is love, care, and devotion, but there's a newness that's waiting for some of you guys on the outside of something that you really have a heart for. Okay. Something else that I am seeing here is this is something that is comfortable to you. So for some people, it's not really the future, it's the now and it's the past that has a huge effect on the nature of this person, but it just looks like something that's wanting to go. Okay. Something that's needing a lot less attention in your life, honestly. All right, so this next one here, this is also a card of reflection. Okay, what this person is doing here, and remember, this can all go either way or vice versa, but she looks like she really deeply cares for this. This is home for me. This is comforting to me. But then you also have this one where what this guy is doing is he's playing back old memories, reflecting. You know, and honestly, this looks like a whole bunch of different people. It's a card with like a whole bunch of different people of movies, but for some reason this person has come up for them and they're kind of still looking at it and they're pulling it up. This could be something simple as going through your phone, looking at old text messages, looking at old pictures. Okay? You know, just trying to, I feel like we're going to detach from that comfort spot. But this all goes together because the next card that I have here, if you see this, this is a person here. And they have their energy, and I see this dove again that I said is wanting to fly here. But we cannot fully develop in a glass bubble, can we? We can't really move around. And so we have this option of being here, which does seem to be nice, but at the same time can cause a level of not being able to grow. This is a human body. This is a soul. It always has to expand. This is too much of a restriction. So this is why she has one fin out and majority of her body in here, but there has to be an outlet here. So this is the energy of the reading. Now let's get to it. Overall energy, we do have mentally moving towards, or I'm sorry, mentally moving away from a situation. It's not always the person that we're moving away from, but reflecting on, it looks like to be actually better times. We're looking at the better times, when we got along, when everything was good. That time, those times. Trying to bring them back. For some people, you know, you could be dealing with somebody and you just be like, man, the past was so much better than it is presently. Can we change it or not? And I'm not saying that it can't be changed for somebody, because you may have a solution to the problem. This is all about finding a solution, getting away from what seems to be more of a threat or something that just wasn't working here. So let's go into, first we'll pull the cards out. So we are having financial situations pop up on somebody's in here where money is the, it may not be the root for everybody, but for some, money is more of the focus. And that's what they're wanting to focus on right now, and they've made the decision to do so. Or what they feel is more important, okay, at this time. So with you, we have you at Page of Pentacles in the relationship department. Like I said, it could be money involved with you too. But this is making the choice, or trying to make the choice, because it's not manifested yet, to go a different route. It's just to go a different route when it comes to either dating, relationships, or the person that you're with. Okay? And with him, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So we have two earth energies. Doesn't have to be earth whatsoever, but you do have the same mindset. Same mindset. One person is more at a grasp, like they can feel it, they can touch it, they can hold it, they just really truly believe in it. And the other person, they're at a perspective of looking and see if that's what they want to do. And energies can go vice versa. This is the card of Virgo, but it doesn't have to be Virgo energy, but it's just telling me that means this person is very attentive. They're paying attention to everything that is done, and they feel like there's a way to get to the finish line. This person over here, they're in a process of learning what it is that they want and how to make it foundational. Okay? So you're dealing with mutual energy. But once again, the way that I see this is you're looking towards another direction and this person is looking towards you, okay? Now, let's see what's on your mind, Virgos. We have runner chaser. That's funny because I see it here. Where this person is kind of chasing after you. They're wanting the same thing. They're like, here, I already have it. It's already manifested. I'm already kind of more certain about the journey that I want to go on. And you're like, I don't know. You know, I don't know about that. I'm kind of looking at something else right now, or I may be focused on something in my life on a personal level. Time. Giving it time. Self-obsessed. That's what I said. And I don't feel like self-obsessed is a really bad card. I get this for myself all the time because I'm focused on, you know, trying to be successful and trying to do things in my personal life. So when I do date, you know, or, you know, start a relationship, everything will be found like grounded, like sturdy. And so some of you are doing that, and then somebody is feeling like you should have more faith in the relationship. There could be individual thoughts. You may not think all these things are just one or two of them. It doesn't matter. Now, the person on the outside, or the dating energy on the outside of this, they feel like this is my last chance. So it could be their energy here, holding on to, you know, the ideal of reflecting. Somebody may come back and want to change something. And I feel like for some of you, the person who comes in can help you financially. Okay? Whether they're teaching you, helping you, assisting you. Some type of support when it comes to, and they could probably help you get a job, or they know people. This person is very resourceful as well. If you're wanting to go back to school or something, like they can really support you in this time. If like you wanted to go back to school and they work while you go to school, it's something like that where this person, they do have that. And then this does come from some of you, a breakup, a separation, or a divorce of some sort, and now they're wanting another chance to come back. And for others of you, it was not a breakup. It's just they want to see, can we do this again from a friendship point of view? Okay. And I'm also hearing on a spiritual level, this is like a soul connection, that this would be their last time in this, like this would be the last lifetime to try to bring this back together or reunite. Okay. All right, let's go. Because overall it's trying to find, get away from the problem and get to something else. Different direction. Okay? Whew. Alright, let's get into this. Alright, yep, look at that. The death card in reverse. Somebody trying to bring something back up. Okay? This is just think about it. This is like going, you know, the death card energy is like going back and trying to revive something. This all means one person completely kind of put it to rest, and the other person always had kind of hopes that it could come back. So it's a really big challenge for a person to return after one person has let it go. That's why you have the death energy. If you would have had something else that was a lot more simpler, that means it's mutual. So to try to come back and bring something back that has been pretty much ended, that's hard. That is a really, really big challenge. That is whoever this is, they got a lot to prove. And to be honest, I would have more faith in this if it was a king. You know, that's a card. Kings and queens, that would just be, okay, yeah, But a Knight, they're still, you know, they're still learning, they're still on this journey, and that's probably what they're gonna say to you. You know, I still have a lot of growing to do and stuff like that, but I'm headed in the right direction now. Okay. So whether universe wants you to be with this, yeah, they're not really, you know, what they want you to do if you want to is to try to find an equal ground with this person. But if it doesn't work, realize that. Because what the Temperance represents to me of any type is medicine. Like finding a medicine, a cure to make sure that you are balanced mind, body, and spirit, even if it requires or it has to do with somebody else. It's finding the right recipe for everything to come together. But showing up in reverse, and I just feel like that's because I don't feel like there's a balance of feelings with this. When you have a Page and a Knight, somebody is farther along than the other person. And it just really shows one person is just not really interested. Even if this was somebody new, somebody is just not that interested. Okay? Or they've given up because there is faith required. Trust is going to be the biggest since I'm seeing Pentacles. And the trust has to deal with, you know, being consistent. It's more so consistent in showing me actions. It's not a feelings. You show me physically that you're going to be around. The Challenge. I'm telling you, this is just so up in the air. This is like a dream for somebody, like they've been, because this is Pluto energy here, Scorpio energy, that has to deal with more of the unconscious mind of dreaming, daydreaming, imagining how something is going to play out for a very long time, keeping this in your head until you feel like you were ready. But, you know, I'm not gonna lie, this really seems very tough. I don't care if this person is new. For some reason, the energy is just not all together. Yeah, the Tower, the Death card, Lord. Yeah. And whatever happens in somebody's past, they gotta get past that first before they can do anything. These are two cards of force energy. Physically, somebody may have even lost a job, getting another job, not getting paid that much, because there is somebody's worried more about responsibilities. They're so-called, I don't think some people may be struggling with money, and so relationship right now is just not important. But like I said, for some of you, this person has a pretty penny, then they can help you. But with Virgo energy, they don't really care to have the support of others when it comes to financially. They want to kind of do it themselves. I can do it myself. But something in the past, and it doesn't even have to be relationship wise, but this is usually when something is physically taken away out of your life, whether wanted or unwanted. Okay? Definitely interception of something. Yep. Oh my goodness. It's roots from a second chance, another chance. And like I said, even if you don't know this person, it's a spiritual another chance for two souls to come together and finally work it out this lifetime. I see personal success here. So if you're personally working on something, whether a job, a skill, or something like that, you're going to be successful in that. You're going to be seen as, you're going to be praised for this. For some of you, it has to do with finally letting this go, and you will be praised from your spirit guides for finally letting it go, or prevailing, or walking away from a situation that does not do you any justice. My Six of Wands is always something personal. Okay. Long term, yeah. Somebody just cutting loose from this. I don't want to do this over again. And for some of you, you see something in this person that just rubs you the wrong way. And it's just not what you want. For some of you, your personal life is just way too busy right now. Okay? Or somebody's personal life is way too busy. They got too much going on. Okay? And for some of you, this connection actually does work. You give this person a last chance, sorry. They show you and prove to you that they can do it. You're not 100% just like, okay, let's be together, but you do give it a try, which is cool. But I see 3 totally different outcomes here. For some people, you let this union come together. You reunite with this person, but this does start from like more of a friendship. You get back to the basics of what you guys have in common. You get back to the spiritual, the deeper sense of things, and not just the surface. And it works. Then you have another side where you're not ready. Somebody's not ready. They have a high level of fear, or they just don't feel like they're ready for something like this, and they just go and do their own thing. And then another side, they take steps further with this person, but they're just not 100% convinced that it's going to be anything. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Thank you. Have a blessed one.